Hello guys, it's that Dividend guy coming at you with another dividend investing video. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully everybody had a great green day in the market at GGD. Today we are up, which is kind of nice to see. There's been a lot of fluctuation and volatility in the market, so anytime I see green, I'm happy. It's a blessed day. I don't take it for granted. So today we are up about $200. The week we're up $900. The month we're still down $1241. 3 month, of course, we're still down about 3,800. Then the year we're down $1258, and then all time since April 13th. So we're getting really close to my anniversary, guys. My 2 year, which sounds so insane. Today's like the 6th or the 7th, so sometime next week, I will have been investing for 2 years, which sounds insane. I'm turning 25, so I started when I was 22, 23, I think 23, yeah, 24, 25, yeah, something like that. Well, no, I would have been a year younger, so I would have been 22 when I started, because I wouldn't turn 23 yet. Because my birthday's in November. So, anyways, guys, I am up today. Let's check out the individual stocks. Ooh, I got price movements too. EPR is down. Ooh, that is some. Pulp friction, border jams, delay supply of toilet paper. Oh, okay. I usually don't read the headlines anyway. All right, let's jump right into Realty Income. I'm so happy. I bought 15 shares last week. Whoop, whoop. I love this stock. And if you guys haven't seen some of my newer recent videos, I am trying to be very real estate focused, not necessarily only buy real estate, but I do want more real estate in my portfolio, and that is what I'm going for with Realty Income. So, right now, I have 15 shares, 738 of equity, 45.38 is our average cost. 4.66% of the portfolio is in Realty Income stock. Today, we're up 36. Total, we're up 58, which we're almost up 10%, which is awesome, but it sucks at the same time because I actually wanted to buy $700 a month for the rest of the year. And I won't be able to do that, because the price is going to go up. So if it goes back up to where it was at, which is 60, or 52 times 80, dang, that's really high. Okay. I'm getting still at a decent, I was thinking about buying it at 60, so at 50 it's still a really good deal. So next we have Altria, $38. Dividends pending, 98 shares, $3,700 of equity, 45.30 is our average cost. About 24% of the portfolio is in Altria stock, up 81 today, down 704. Not a big deal, it's a dividend king. Next, we got another king that's down today. 20 shares, about $930 of equity, 51.26 is our average cost. 5.86% of the portfolio is in Coca-Cola, down $3 today, down 95 total, or about down about 10% here on Coca-Cola. Next, we have FRT, which we are, what's the price? $75.41. Oh yeah, I'm way down on this. One share, $75.41 is our equity. $113.88 is our average cost. 0.5% of the portfolio is in FRT. Today we're up $275 total. We're down $38 or 33%. Next, we got PepsiCo. One share, $130 is our equity, $130.154 is our average cost, so I'm down on this one as well. About 1% of the portfolio is in Pepsi, down $1.16 today, down $154 total. Then we have the Mouse House, Disney. 2 shares, about $200 of equity, $105.53 is our average cost. Still a really good price right now on Disney. 1.26 is a percent of the portfolio is in Disney stock, up 32 cents today, down $11.58 or 5.5%. Love Disney. They're the king of content. So I will be adding more. The only downside for me, for the company, for Disney, is that they only pay a dividend twice a year, and they didn't increase it like they were supposed to this year, so it's a little shaky. But I get it. They had to close a bunch of their parks. You know what's going on, and it's been affecting them. So I don't blame them. It just kind of sucks. But I do love Disney. I'll buy them till the day I die. Lowe's, a dividend king. 2 shares, $182.84 is our equity. $186 is our average cost, which we could go down 9 a share right now. 1% of the portfolios in lows. Up $5 today, down about $20 total, about 10% down. AT&T, we are almost break even on this one, but that's okay. 63 shares. I added some when I bought Realty Income. $1,900 of equity, $31.05 is our average cost. 12% of the portfolio is an AT&T stock, and we're pretty much break even. We're down a little bit on the stock, but I like my price. And honestly, guys, if you look at it, this is one of those that was a real stickler. Like, look at this. It was at 38, and you can get it at 30. So, like, I'm down, but, like, the crazy thing is for what, like, the past flipping year I've been up, I think, close to it. Let's look real quick. Yeah, look. So, like, since I would have started investing, which would have been, like, 2018. So, let's look. Let's look and see. Yeah. So, like, for most of that time, it was at, like, my price or above, and then it dipped really low late 2018, 2019, which I should have bought it. I was an idiot. Didn't have the cash. And then it's just surged up since then. So I bought it at a good time. It's just, now it's down even further. But I think telecom's a great sector in general, and AT&T's my pick because they own Warner assets. Warner was like $40 a share, $43 a share, I believe, and AT&T is now 30. So explain to me how a company that absorbed assets of a company that's worth 40 a share is only worth 30. Doesn't make sense. To me, AT&T should be worth $70, but whatever. Then we got AbbVie. 60 shares, $4,500 of equity, $72.22 was our average cost. About 30% of the portfolio is in AbbVie. I bought this when it was down super low. Happy to see I'm still up. Down 36 today, up 173. Then American Express. They're my favorite credit card stock, or favorite swipe stock. That's what I say every time. 3 shares, I say it all the time. 260, 217 is our equity. 97.73 is our average cost. 1.6% of the portfolio is in American Express. $10 up today, down 31 total. I will add more American Express as well. Love the company, love the dividend. Then we have SKT, which I need to buy more of. 21 shares, 134.07 is our equity. 12.05 is our average cost. About 1% of the portfolio is in SKT. Up $23 today. Down 118 total. I could have bought, if I instead of buying Realty, if I bought SKT instead, I would be up $41 this month, as in, like, I'd get paid $41 more with $700 at the price it was at when I would have bought it. Issue is the stock price is so low, and I haven't heard anything. Like, I don't know if they're going to cut their dividend. I don't think it's going to happen. They're a dividend aristocrat. They're just super cheap because of what's been going on lately. And honestly, I feel I was iffy about it because I know I can get $40 out of this company, right? Added to my payout every month. So then, like, think about it. So, like, AT&T pays me like $32 right now. AbbVie pays me like $60. American Express is only like $2, not a big deal. But Tanger only pays me like $6.70 right now, I think, something like that. So I could have added $40 to my total, and I think I might do that next month just to say, screw it. Might as well, right? That's a lot of passive income for the stock. That way I could buy at least 6 shares would be $36. With that money, I could reinvest into 6 new shares every time I get paid. So that's what I mean, is like that would make me dividend efficient in the stock, and then if it goes down more or whatever, I'm not gonna have like $800 in it, so it's not a huge percentage of the portfolio. Maybe I'd max it out at like 4 or 5%. So it's not gonna be a big holding. It's just one of those that's like cheap enough, and it's a cheap aristocrat, so it has the dividend status that I like. It's just I don't know how stable. So they have enough cash to cover the dividend, and they have a good history. It's just malls aren't my favorite piece of real estate right now. I think that's how everybody feels about it. So, anyways, Johnson & Johnson, 2 shares, $275.70 is our equity, $135.79 is our average cost. 1.74% of the portfolio is in Johnson & Johnson, and this is my favorite stock. My favorite stock ever. My favorite stock of all time. I love this stock. Down $3 on it, though, up $4.12 total. That will be a huge position. The big pillars of my portfolio are going to be Coca-Cola, Procter & Gamble, and J&J. 3 kings. Those are going to be my 3 kings. And then I'll let everything else kind of fill out the rest of the portfolio. But those are going to be my 3 main focuses for a while. But right now I'm trying to buy up more real estate. So like I said, eventually in due time, Johnson & Johnson will be probably a good 20% of the portfolio, 15 to 20% for all 3 of those that I named. Next, we have 3M, 2 shares, about $290 of equity. 147.28 is our average cost. 1.82% of the portfolio is in 3M, up $7.80 or 2.77%, down $5, 5 and some change all time. Then Target, 10 shares. 981.50 is our equity. 87.68 is our average cost. About 6.2% of the portfolio is in Target stock. Up $6 today. Up 104 total, which is insane. Dominion Energy, love energy stocks, utility stocks. 2 shares, 145.02 is our equity. 80.52 is our average cost, so it'd be a great time to buy right now. About 1% of the portfolio is in Dominion. I will be adding to this as well. Down $3 today, down 16 total. They're my favorite utility stock. ExxonMobil, my energy play. 3.2 or oil, whatever you want to call it. 32 shares, $1,300 of equity. 70.59 is our average cost, so I would make a killing if I bought more shares right now. 8.35% of the portfolio is in ExxonMobil, up 29 today, down 934 total. Then Wally Greens. 1 share, $42.79 is our equity. 54.60 is our average cost. I will add to this as well. I know I've said that about like every stock. I do like the stocks I own, so it's hard. Like when I transfer money over, guys, I have like an internal battle on what to buy every time. Because like I could have bought up a decent amount of like, let's look real quick. So like I had $700, right? Just a second, sorry. Oh, I just got fractional shares. That's why I did that. So like I could have bought like, oh my gosh, 10, 12, 15, 18, okay, 17 shares more of ExxonMobil with that 700 that I transferred. I got my average cost down a bunch. But anyway, back to Walgreens. About 2.7% of the portfolio is in, or 0.27% of the portfolio, so about 0.3% of the portfolio is in Walgreens. Up 16 cents today, down 11 total. Then we are to the infamous watch list. EPR Properties. This is the one with the golf courses, the ski resorts, the movie theaters. I sounded like what's his name? Sylvester and Tweety. Suffering fuckatass when I started that. So they own a lot of entertainment, real estate. Also, they own education and schools as well, so that's why they're on my watch list. Then we have Walmart. Love them. Big blue chip, you know. I would consider it a buy at this. Well, I would buy it just because I like the company, but I still think it's a little overvalued. Kimberly-Clark. It's midway. I'd try to get to like 125. Illinois Toolworks. Yes, that is a buy. This is they are insane. So they own, I believe, when I read online, I've looked at their like portfolio of properties. It's like 60,000 different apartment complexes or communities. It's how they named it. Like it's just insane. So my goal is to get more real estate. I said that before when I talked about O and SKT. This is also a with EPR. This is also one of them as well. So I want to have like 5 or 6 main stocks that are real estate, and I do want real estate to make up about, I said 25%. I was thinking more like 30% of the portfolio, like a third of it. So like the goal is to have a third of the portfolio as dividend kings, a third to aristocrats, and then a third to real estate in general. So like they can fall into multiple categories. So like Realty Income, the one that I showed you earlier, is a dividend aristocrat, as is SKT, as is SX. So that's why I picked them, because they are the apartment complex REIT, specifically in that real estate kind of space for apartment complexes. They are the only dividend aristocrat. So that way I have Realty Income, that's retail. Then I have SKT, that's an aristocrat, that is malls. And then I have SX, that is also an aristocrat. And I have Mickey D's down near the bottom. That's an aristocrat, I believe. And then PSA, which is, I don't think it's an aristocrat, but it's increased decently. But then FRT, that's the one that's actually in the portfolio. They're a dividend king. So they're the like top-notch REIT. Out of all of them, I believe that is the only one that is a dividend king. But SX it has got a good dividend, and it is a dividend aristocrat. So FRT is going to be the biggest one, the biggest player, and then it will be McDonald's, and then I want it to be PSA, and then SX, and then Realty Income. It'll probably go. First will be FRT, then Realty Income, then SX, then PSA. Then Mickey D's. So I'll figure it out. But anyways, I would buy them. I want them really bad, actually. I like the price. Next, Colgate King. Is it lower than 70? Yep, I'm buying it. Procter & Gamble, lower than like 115. Yep, I'm buying it. I'd actually go up to like 120. Yeah, probably. Yeah, 115 to 118. So it's still a buy for me. Clorox, not touching that. It's sorry, I don't mean to say that every video, but like it's at 181. The 52-week high, it's like $30 away, but it's like $40 up from the 52-week low, so it's like so high I don't want to touch it. American States Water, it's $16 below, like 20 above, so it's fair price. I'd buy it. I want the utility. Same with Waste Management. I really don't care what price that's at. I think it's a buy anything lower than like 95. IBM, I'd buy it. It's like a $40, $44 upside, something like that. Well, 40 would be 50, yeah. So $40 upside and pays a great dividend. That's going to be one of those that I buy here pretty soon as well. Crown Castle. Oh, I forgot about them. They are also real estate. Technically, they build the wireless infrastructure. So, like, telephone poles, like, so what your phone uses to get reception, like that, too. That's another play on telecom. That's real estate based. Sorry, I forgot I added them. But, I am excited about them. I think it's a good investment to have. Next, Mickey D's. Like I said, I want more real estate. I will buy McDonald's if it's below, like, 180. So, it was at, like, in the 200s, like, a couple months ago, I believe. Let's look real quick. Yeah, I think it was. Let's look real quick. Yeah, look, it was like at 216. I'm like, I'm not touching it. Now that it's down to like 1, I would be willing to get it like below or at 180. Then we have Public Storage to finish it all off. People, it's so funny. So like people use storage facilities. I thought it was kind of weird because like I've never used one and I don't have enough stuff to use them. But like later on in life, I guess people do a lot, and it's a reoccurring expense. So it's something like a Netflix or a Spotify or cable or your phone or utility. Like people just pay it. It's just they rent space for the extra crap, and I think that's funny, but it's profitable too. So think about that. It's a reoccurring expense that a lot of people just pay. So anyways, I would buy them anywhere below 200. So I'd definitely buy them right now. Think that, yep, that finishes out the watch list. So for right now, guys, I'm going to be focused on real estate. So I might not always buy Realty Income every month. I do want to buy more FRT. I don't know how many. My friend calls this fart. So every time I see the ticker, I laugh. So I could buy like, not 18, but about 10 with dividends. So it wouldn't be bad. So next month I'll probably be adding to FRT. Or I know I said I want to focus on real estate, so I'm trying to, but at the same time IBM is just like a crazy good deal right now, so it'll be hard to ignore it. So next month I'll probably use the dividend, or next month I will probably be using the dividend, transferred money. I always say dividends. It's habit. I'll use the money that I transfer over to buy more shares of IBM, and $700 should get me about, like 6 shares. Yeah, about 6 shares. So that's not bad. It'll get me about, I think about $10. Yeah, I think about $10 to $12 more passive income in 36912, and that's where I need it. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will be posting another video tomorrow. Sorry, I know I'm a little sluggish. Today work really kicked my butt, so I apologize if I'm a little, out of it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, I post a video every single day. I have like over 100 videos here now on YouTube. So if you're new to the channel, remember to hit subscribe. If you like investing, this is the channel for you. I love investing, guys. I'm literally doing this so my nieces and nephews and kids in the future, whatever family I have in the future has something. I want to leave something to create generational wealth. That's what this is all about. So I'm using dividend income to help give me an income surplus later on in life. And I'm really trying to be on track to be over, like, I want like 2.4 million by the time I hit like 55, 60, and then I'll like, if I don't have kids, then I'm gonna give them to my buddy. He has 2 kids, and I love him to death. So the plan is to give them each 500K, the kids, and then they can, do whatever with that. Let the money accrue, whatnot. And if I don't have kids, then I'll live off of it. If I do have kids, then once they reach like 40, they're both gonna get like 500 to 600K. So, anyways, guys, that's the whole point of the channel. Is like I'm trying to build something that I can be proud of later on in life. So. And I figured I'd document it here on YouTube because why not? It's fun, and it really helps me kind of talking through the investments and stuff makes me a lot more excited about it as well. So it's not just me. I have people rooting for me too, so it's phenomenal. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, like I said, hit the subscribe button on my channel, That Dividend Guy. I have over 100 videos, and I'm really passionate about it. So I have the best motivation that I possibly could have. It's for my kids, so future kids. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow with another dividend investing video. Take care, guys. See you then.